Hey everyone, it's week 3 of our Christmas giveaway contest, and of course, I've only gotten a few entries. I'm definitely disappointed in all of you who have not entered, but this probably doesn't come as a surprise because you always disappoint me. I'm Mark, and this is the Weekly Hookup.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs.
Star Wars The Last Jedi is coming out next week, and in lieu of a traditional episode for next week, we've actually cooked up something really special for you all. And I get to share some exclusive deleted scenes with all of you from the earlier movies, not from The Last Jedi. You know me, no spoilers, that's not cool. Regardless, I did want to complain about the articles that are already coming out, like this one here from The Verge, that asks for The Last Jedi to not be a remake of Empire Strikes Back. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want remakes are dumb. Prequels are stupid. I'm not just saying just Star Wars prequels. I mean, they are very stupid, but just in general, it's lazy storytelling. But what I'm getting at is I've heard a lot of the nerds online complaining that, there are walkers fighting people in trenches. And the problem here is that, you guys have to find that line between this is just intrinsically what Star Wars is and this idea that everything I've seen before is definitely a remake. None of you are ground warfare specialists. How many different types of ground warfare are there anyway? Why aren't you lodging the same dumb complaint anytime any one of the series hops in a starfighter? I guess what I'm getting at is maybe they could have a big battle on a grassy field. Oh wait, that's episode 1 then. Well, maybe they could do it in some sort of arena or made out of stones and rocks. Oh wait, that's episode 2. Okay, well, maybe they could do it on a spaceship landing platform and some sort of military, or no wait, that's episode 3. Well, maybe they could actually go to that military installation and have the fight there. Oh, that's episode 4. Well, maybe then instead we'll have a lightsaber fight in a third-party location that's just a city for regular. Oh, that's episode 5. Well, maybe we could have a battle in the forest. Oh wait, that's episode 6. You see what I'm getting at? I'm kind of assuming that you guys don't have these complaints because you're mostly bandwagon people who don't really have opinions unless The Verge or someone else loudly says what you think you're supposed to feel. So what I'm getting at is you should just repeat me instead so that you too can sound like you just finished eating a pie.
Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. Eat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up. Reese's.
Bitcoin is huge, and I definitely can't afford it. None of us can, probably. It went up $4,000 in 36 hours. Wow, that's awesome. I wish I could have money for nothing, but that's how this works, right? I am still pretty sure that the whole cryptocurrency thing in its current state is still a scam, no matter how many poorly produced YouTube videos all of my friends send me. Now, that said, my recommendation is to get in and get out over and over again. But you obviously didn't come here for me to talk to you about sex ed.
I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Nowadays on cruise control. I got
Al Franken has finally resigned. He did some awful things, no question. It is unfortunate to me that he was also one of the few senators who actually really seemed to care about doing his job. It's just also unfortunate that it turned out he was kind of a scumbag too, right? So everything's a double-edged sword ever anymore. I just find it crazy that we forced him out of office for doing bad things, and I think that's right. Please don't misunderstand me. But we still allow the sitting president to brag about sexual assault repeatedly on the air, right? Getting the interviewer fired. Why did Billy Bush get fired? That's Billy Bush. I'm sorry you know him. And you got fired over. That's the craziest thing. Meanwhile, people are still supporting a pile of garbage like Roy Moore. Oh wait, I don't support that crap because I'm not a dipshit hypocrite.
peanut butter chocolate flavor. Reese's Puffs, Reese's Puffs. In the AM, it's the flavor.
Lastly, Ryan Reynolds keeps getting hired for movies that he probably shouldn't be in for whatever reason. This time as the voice of Pikachu in some Detective Pikachu movie. Now, I don't like Pokemon. It definitely came around way too late in life for me to get involved in, so I really don't have any attachment to Pokemon or any movies related to it. But this movie sounds stupid as can be, and I am still waiting for Ryan Reynolds to hit that point in his career where he has to, try and act again, because when he tries, he's good. Otherwise, it's very much just play that one note, Ryan Reynolds. Right now, I'm just kind of I get it. We both liked Jason Lee before he was famous. Go watch an old Jason Lee movie. You'll see what I mean. All right, enter our contest. Get yourself a Christmas present from me. Like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for our Star Wars The Last Jedi episode coming out next week. I might even release it on Thursday because the movie comes out on Thursday.